What up, guys? What up? I want to tell y'all something. Today, I want to give y'all this thing where Big Lots played a big part of my career. At 14 years old, I was working at Big Lots. I had a job going to school and I was doing a lot. And it cut me out of trouble because I was also going to college and different job places. And I want Governor Abbott to know something because he talk a good game. When I worked at Walmart, everybody wanted me to become a stalker, and Renee lied. A racist Mexican lied. And I want to tell you the difference because Governor Abbott, we live in a society where we got the senators are hypocrites and Governor Abbott is a hypocrite that put his faith in his people. But let me tell you, Big Lots never made me feel like that. Well, why all of a sudden you get to a Walmart corporation and you got managers want to have negativity and racist behavior. But I don't have a problem with the co-workers at Walmart. It's the managers. It's certain individuals that got vindictive behavior and narcissistic behavior. So I want you to understand this, Wiz. This is for Renee. This is for the people that you so care about and Doug Miller care about. And I got Big Lots in here. So, because Governor Abbott and his senators are just a coward, man. A coward that need his lying racist community and his businesses. Senator Ted. But let me tell you something. Big Lots are different from you. Different from Walmart. I see Capel School still going, Newman Smith School. They work with people. They not racist like the narcissist Kroger's. Kroger's, let me tell you, Kroger's have people. The thing I didn't like about Kroger's, I'm gonna tell you something, because we dealing with a lot of people here that want to act like they a part of something, but Governor Abbott kissed their ass. He kissing racism ass, and he need them more than they need God. And this is where we have a deal with things. So when I go into civil rights, you said something last year. I don't. God said you don't deserve to know when you got racist liars and narcissists going on in your community and your business, and you and Trump taking up from. What makes you different? What makes you different from them? But y'all leaders, right? But you let it go on, right? I want to tell you something. I'm sorry for the cussing, guys. It's nothing but passion, Big Lots. Edwin them know that I'm not like that type of person. But we dealing where stockers wanted me to become stockers and Renee lied. But how all of a sudden in 2019 when I was a stocker, she didn't check. The racist piece of crap didn't check. How all of a sudden to this day, Hubert, I'm at the wall, I'm at the where the target at. When you gonna come back and be a stocker? Big Lots always played the part of disability. Always been a part of something. But when you got liars in these business, don't come to me and talk about participation where they got narcissists at. And Doug Miller helping up. When you on the clock helping up, don't hear everybody out. Don't do that when everybody's not being heard in your businesses. Let me tell you something. You can't have people sticking by rules when the business is not sticking by the rules. And that's where the community come into play. And they got an attitude about it. They got an attitude about it. Governor Abbott, you wrong. You know you wrong on every level. He know he's wrong. He know he's wrong. Him and his senators know they wrong. But you take your people's side and they getting mad and having fits. I see the spirit, but they gonna talk about somebody crazy when we see it for what it is. But you act like you know this war, right? You willing to put people's life in danger because the sake of them? God never did claim that he was perfect, Governor Abbott. It didn't matter if God was, it didn't matter if he was Russian, Bosnian, black, Mexican, Jewish, Russian. It doesn't matter what he was. It didn't matter none of these things that he was. It didn't matter. He stood in the dark. He had the light on him. But God had sight. He knows something was wrong. And they feared that. But let me tell you what difference you make. You ain't making no difference. Because you have power and sight, and you still let things happen, and you take your community side. You seeing one side of the situation, and when we dealing with those things, but Big Lots, Edward and them, and I had to do this YouTube video and put them in there because Edward had played, sorry for my cussing, Big Lots had played the big part of me working at 14 years old, and I want to thank them so very much. This journey, but Governor Abbott got a problem, man. He got a problem, and he sit up with his people and act like they don't have it. I'm not gonna play this game where you got a lying manager. Let me tell you what the difference between me and you. I ain't never the whole time I was at Big Lots, and even when I got out of cause they play a big part. See, I said if I was gonna be a Walmart CEO, I was gonna be able with a disability. As a Walmart CEO, and this is where it comes to the play where we can all have a part of this situation. But let me tell you something. Sabina's mom used to come in there and watch me at 14, 15-year-old and work, and she used to smile at me while her mama used to watch and stuff. But this is not the difference of what we're talking about. This is not the difference. Big Lots never made me feel different. I worked in the furniture department. I want you to do your research because we're going to catch them same stockers that night that wanted me to book. And Renee lied with Steve. And all the rest. Let me tell you the problem with y'all is, man. They know what I can do. They know what I can do, but they was hypocrites anyway. Let me tell you what you got with your racists and narcissists. And Desmond Miller, you're a plain liar. You're a liar on the ground that you worship on. And you're a piece of crap. And I told Joe Biden, if they don't catch on to you, man, if they don't catch on to you and your CEOs and your lyingness you got, and your dishonesty you got, and your corporate office you got, but you come in there and you smile in my face like I have good customer service, and you smile in my face with racial intent. Right? Come on. Let's talk about that. I want to see when you came in there and what you did. Right? Oh, we can, like the one that asked, we can stop talking about racism, but we see it. We see it. We see it. If I'm going into orientation, it's 5 people on the left, 5 people on the right that's sitting at the table. I'm at the end, and he's at the end. Charles telling everybody good thing, but he got racial intention with me. Him and his black managers. Don't talk about honesty and you ain't giving it. Now, Russia don't remember everything that was said. Let's talk about that black girl worked in 1216. Come on, if you want answers, let's give the answers that you... Governor Abbott, you want to be a hypocrite, let's give the answers that we looking for here. If you want to be a hypocrite and you CEOs want to be... And we talked to Ms. because we're going to get on Texas. We're going to get on that Galleria behavior from the society. The way they act like we're going to get on it. And sorry for the passion that I speak. Renee put me in the office with Russell. Now tell the truth, because I ain't never experienced something like that. Not even at Big Lots. And I've been in the thing, not even at Big Lots. Big Lots have always played a part of disability. And I got them on YouTube, and I want them to hear me. I want them to hear me. I want to be like, thank you. Thank you for everything that you do. Thank you for everything that you do. But I think y'all need to make an example out of Walmart. They need to know leadership. They need to know participation. I need them to know at 14, 15 years old, I got a job. I helped in the furniture. I built stuff. I was a stocker. But this lady gonna lie. This lady gonna lie. Steve, we taking products. He told me to get it back. And he tell him, I need you to put this product on. I'm going to watch you. And then he started laughing. And then he did it the same way. What is the difference when you dealing with a narcissist? I don't have the problem with the stockers, some of the stockers, but when they wanted me to do something, I don't have the problem with the Coca-Colas and the stocker. We got to know, but your managers, your vindictive managers, and your black managers that think they're all that. He think he know everything or what's going on. This is a man that don't want to be listened to. Yvonne asked me to zone at 12:16, right? Why all of a sudden she started laughing her dumb self? Why when Jessica asked me to zone, she smiled? What's the difference between that situation? What's the difference when you got a black woman that's at 12:16? When you get it, this is what I'm talking about. Don't you can't handle the truth, man. This man sit up there. I said, don't get in front of those cameras and fake it. Don't do that. God said, don't fake it, man. Don't get in front of those cameras and fake it. Don't get in front of the camera. Let me tell you, none of them stockers made me feel like at 12:16 and 2996 was a little different. But none of those stockers made me feel like anything different. None of them. And I'm not going to lie on that, but we just got in trouble. We got conflict with relationships and me being in certain things. None of them made me feel like that. But you talk about honesty and you can't give it. Your racist Charles can't give it. That black girl that can't give it. You talk about honesty, but you can't give it. What happened when I told you? See, when I was at 2996 and I warned Jessica and them and Xavier and them, and they were scared, and they still took me for granted. See, me calling you wasn't good enough for you. I talked to James on a conference call. He's on the star. I say, James, the same thing was not going to happen. Don't talk about honesty. You ain't giving it. I talked to James on the call when he was even not at the store. And this is for the thing, when he was not even at the store. And I sit in that room and I told Jessica, got you? I'm want James, handle the situation. You know what got me, you know why the conflict was happening? Because I was doing my job. You know why the conflict was happening? Oh, you come to work? Oh, I'm going to show you. What happened when we did inventory? What happened when we did inventory the first time we did inventory? You see, we talk honesty here, but you can't give it. We dealing with hypocrites. He talk honesty, but he can't give it. What happened with inventory? All right, I'm watching. He's standing right beside of me, and I'm watching. He doing. And he just want to give up. And Jessica looking at how selfish he is. She gotta manage everybody in the room. And while he look at himself, and then he gonna talk about what my bad leaders don't blow other people off. They really don't work with him. Just because he made that mistake the first time and you stood by him. Let's figure out what's the problem instead of giving up. Instead of just telling them, oh, I'm gonna work on it. And that's why I had the problem with the department manager. His badge to find. No, just don't give up on me like that when you watching me do the tail gun. You talk about honesty, but you can't give it. What happened when I called you when I was on the clock? Some of y'all dummies can't even answer the phone. What happened when I called you when I was on the clock? You see, what happened? What you heard on that phone? What you heard out the employees when I called you in that hallway? What did you hear? Did you answer? What did you hear? You see, you talk something, but you ain't giving it. You ain't giving honesty. If the Justice Department don't catch on to your bullcrap, Doug McMillan, your bullcrap lies, and then you stole my ideas. And you know you stole those van ideas. Let me tell you what I do know. See, you gotta know. You gotta know who the fuck I am because I done music and I watch Mirza and we done a lot of computer work at Newman Smith. It tells you, do you want your phone contact? Anybody from your phone contacts will know that you on social. If I was calling you in 2019 and you know I was on my social media, what that mean? Those Vans ideas, you stole it, right? Never be a hypocrite about it. It's gonna add up real. It's gonna add up real soon. It's gonna add up. Come on, come on every social media. Do you want your phone? Do you want your email contact? Come on, let's talk about this. Let's actually talk about these things before you open your mouth. Let's talk about this, Doug Miller. Let's talk about this. You see the difference between me and you. God say you're a hypocrite. You don't like to listen to people. You don't like to. You're a hypocrite and you're the liar. You know what I told you? I never promised when I went to Miss Lee. I never promised Jane that I was gonna come back. You know what I told him? I wanted to go there, and I put this on the Bible right here, and I was fronting them right now. I put this on the Bible. I never did told James that I was going to come back. I wanted to figure out the personalities and say, where can I fit? He looked at me and rolled his eyes. I never promised him that I was going to come back. I said, James, let me go in there and go figure out the personalities. Go over there and try to mix in and see if I can connect with the personalities. I'm gonna tell you another thing. See, this man is a hypocrite. You're dealing with a stupidity going on in this company, and nobody can deal with him. Nobody can deal with stupidity. But let me tell you something. You talking about if I can get what I want? You ain't being honest. You know what that customer? I was standing outside the deli. This was about 2018, 19, 2000, one of those times, and I said out loud, you know, Jessica. And I'm standing, I'm touring towards where the food, I'm on the opposite side of the deli. I'm on the outside. And I say out loud, you know, Jessica, I'm looking at it. Jessica should think before she hire people. And I said to myself out loud, Jessica should think before she hire people. And you know, the customer said, you right. Me and her start looking at the employee's mindset and jealousy. We just stood right there looking at the behavior. You can't handle the truth. Let me tell you, you can't handle the truth, dog. You can't handle it. Don't sit up there and lie, man. Don't sit up there and lie. And then you lie and said I stole something. And I had to message the Washington Consumer because your employee was calling names. Off the clock. Ain't doing it on the clock. Let me tell you what Xavier don't know. What happened when my old friends come in there hugging me? My old friends, and then Sabina's family member, we miss you. Everybody say, Hubert, you grown. Even he said he missed me. What's the difference in Sabina and her family? One that's married to somebody, he a truck driver. He even said he missed. What's the difference between you and that? And Tabitha and them coming and hugging me. You talk, and Xavier rolling his eyes like a little girl. And then my old manager from Big Lots, the big dudes, and they getting jealous. Look at the behavior. Summer and Sky and them coming there. Look at the behavior. Look at the behavior. You can't handle honesty, dog. Don't dish it out. You dishing it out. But you can't. God said you dishing it out, but you can't play honesty. Don't you lie in front of the cameras, man. If Trump wouldn't have stepped in, dude, you would be still buffooning. You and your corporate office would be still buffooning. You would be still buffooning like you are. You would be still, but you are a hypocrite. He was still being annoying people at Trump when he stepped in. That's the most dumbest hypocrite I ever met him in this court. Oh, I don't need your help. All right. Take your loss then. Take your loss then. But it seems like if I don't, everybody on Instagram wanted me to sit at the table and everybody else. But don't talk about my behavior and other people's behavior too. When I was on the clock, Jessica sent me a text message too. It's two to behave. It's two to tangle. So it takes two to tangle in this situation. So I don't even want to talk about that. It takes two, and I don't want to lose a job. Because when you get certain individuals, when people get mad because I'm doing my job and Jessica don't catch on to that, how can we understand that? And then her manager getting mad. Oh, you I didn't. Jessica is not there all the time. This don't take this man. You act like a person be. Oh, I went to Newman Smith High School, person. You better know who my teacher was, Miss Chastity. I want you to know something. I had a classmate that got hold in, he got thing, and he can't speak. And I was step 15 feet. My teacher said, I need you to read him and read what he's saying to understand your classmate. And I can see it, that Jessica Manning talking about he come manager, I quit. I'm quitting. You say I ain't friendly with everybody. I'm supposed to talk to the customers. So you act like you have to, then when I'm walking in the back room, I catch your employees, your manager saying something smart. So if James don't want to do it, I'm going to step up and say and speak up for myself. You the hypocrite. And you get mad because I stand up for myself. Your managers can't do their part. And then when I stand up for myself, you can't take it. And then you ain't doing what need. And then I got ice storm at me in the back. You think that, look, you don't talk about honesty when I'm getting ice storm at me in the back to cool me off. Don't do that, man. And then I say, who throw that damn ice, man? Who throwing ice at me? Like, I don't talk about honesty. Don't talk about honesty when ice been thrown at me in the back room at 2996. Don't talk about honesty, man. Don't talk about, you talk about you're a leader. God said you ain't no leader. You just want the money. You a liar. And then your employee at this store, they call me a liar, right? That I'm not a Walmart. You know what that Walmart contract say? The heart of it said? It says something. You know what that Walmart contract, I want you to hear me. Walmart allowed to use my ideas. Hey, you know what it said? They're allowed to use my idea. You know what that said? I give you part of it. But your employees running their mouth up there and I'm not even doing them nothing. And they listening to these niggas and Yellow Breezy. Yellow Breezy got something coming to him. He don't even know that Joe Biden don't do something about his little behavior. That's a dummy. I don't want nothing to do with that dummy. Trust me, I'm not going to even be in the streets. Boy, look, I got to be in the arms of somebody very intelligent. Not no stupid woman that just focus on the street. I'd rather be in the arms of Taylor Swift to be home of another celebrity that got the intelligence and that just not focus on the street, that just don't run with niggas and hit niggas out 24/7. Because a lot of them doing it. And we discussing business. No, leave me alone, man. Yeah, I'm feeling like this. Leave me alone, you effers. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling right now, man. Leave me the damn alone. You gonna make me do a YouTube video and put you in it, Walmart. I'm gonna do a YouTube video and put you in it of the song. So when I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a YouTube video. You leave me alone, and then I'm gonna hashtag Walmart and hashtag the person that rapped it. Cause you got me feeling like that right now. Cause you dumb as you just dumb. You just dumb. You're dumb. All out. Shout out to Big Lots. Shout out to Big Lots. But let me tell Miss Crystal something, cause I'm speaking with passion. Let me tell Miss Crystal stuff. In that mall, in that gallery, and that DA, and those customers, right? We seen it at that other Walmart. That lady act like she was scared. No, you scared of what you can't understand. But when God child step up and you are what you are, you have a problem with that. You should have saw the spirit behavior out that little Mexican in the mall and they don't come at me like that. And then we saw that this other Walmart. Don't come at me like that when y'all throwing sticks and stones and doing all that. Shout out to Big Lots. Much love. Shout out to Atwood and them in CLB Carrollton, Texas. I wanted to put them in there because they have played a big part of everything when I was 14 years old working. But we don't got time to deal with narcissists and liars in the community. We don't got time. And Governor Abbott, no, God said you don't deserve to know when you want your opinion to be heard. And you fight for your people. But you sit up like you stand for everybody. But that's why we gonna always have crime in this world, because everybody's voices not getting heard. You put life at democracy at danger. You and your politics. You put life democracy at danger. That's why danger so much hypocrites happen. But don't come as I speak with passion, guys. We're gonna calm it down. The people I know, I'm not like this. So they know I'm not that type of person. So we're gonna calm it down a little bit. The people that have been around me. But when you see stupid behavior in that mall, they're like, no, you scared because somebody's standing up to you and able to say things that what you are and how you doing things. What this all for, Governor Abbott? That's sad, man. That you're sad. You're sad, man. You're really sad. But I had to put Big Lots in this YouTube video. And I worked in the furniture department. But Renee gonna shut her mouth. Renee gonna shut her mouth. Tell your Renee, wherever she is, she gonna shut her mouth with Steve and them. Because you know I was a stalker, you hear me? I thought you was gonna, when I just left out of that, over there in that Zen and Carrollton. You don't know who you dealing with. You really don't know who you did. You see the difference between me and you, Governor Abbott, I studied you. I studied you. Why you think I know where to go? You see, I learned about the legislative branch and the branch. You think I didn't know about you? You think I didn't know where to go at? See, my teacher used to work on me about you when your schools denied me, right? Without giving me a chance when Job Corps did. I'm not here for them. I'm here to grow. I'm not here for them. Your Job Corps. I mean, don't be a hypocrite. My teachers believed in me. Don't be a hypocrite. All of my teachers, Ms. Chassie, Ms. Lynn, all of them took me to Job Corps. Then Ms. Go-Getters and Ms. No, I don't got time for you. I don't got time for you. I don't got time for you, Governor Abbott. God don't got time for this. But you the one that get to sit in your seat and be selfish with your people, and you know what you stand for. Don't come up to me about talking, man. Don't come to me about talking. Don't talk about to participate. You ain't willing to, baby. I've been going on to you. You don't ride this wave. Don't ride this wave. And you ain't willing to pay a price. Because you're paying a price. You're paying a price for your actions. You're paying your society paying a price for it. You're paying they losing. They paying a price for God say your society that want to lie about their tax dollars or what they are, they're paying a price for it. And then you still want to abuse your partner. Let's talk about because Yellow Breezy think he really got this figured out. I want that DA that was in that mall. I want them that was walking around in Dallas and Carrollton. Let's get them. See, they think they all stupid and things around here. I don't got time for you, Governor Abbott. You got a lot of problems, man. You have a lot of problems. And by you standing for your people and Trump talking about social, no, we ain't going to do this. See, me messaging the civil rights was not good. Me messaging the Justice Department. And you know they say Google said I can't sue the Justice Department. Why can I sue them? They let you carry out that dumb threat, right? And then Ms. West threatened me again. You know, I just filed another $30 million lawsuit, a civil rights lawsuit on her dumb behavior. You see, no, Trump say he no educated. He love it. Or I always been educated. I gave you enough time to get it together. I gave you enough time. I played like that, and I gave you enough time. I gave you time. And they talking about it, this take time. I gave you time. And I worked it on myself. I gave you time. This informant that I gave you time. But this lying stuff that's going on in this society, and people gonna get mad because this girl, she thinks she just really stupid to sit up there and just sit up there and just sit while I'm walking through the thing, and then just pull away and think they not gonna when I catch her mumbling her words, and just when I once I she see me watching me text on the thing and didn't leave, she thinks she really slick. Nobody got time for that. Nobody got time for that, Governor Abbott. Look at your behavior. What is that? You ain't showing to get a zap on these kids. You showing them how to hate, and then the black people doing the same thing. You ain't showing what leadership you showing them, Governor Abbott. Governor Abbott, your action. What leadership the legislature showing them? What leadership that you showing them? See, our kids gonna pay the price for your mistakes. It's gonna hurt them in the long run. It's gonna hurt them in the long run. You don't even know. It's gonna hurt them in the long run. Not just in our country. It's gonna hurt other people. It's gonna hurt them in the long run because of your selfish behavior. When God had power and He had sight. But when God had power and sight, He know what to do. But you have power and sight, and they abuse the same thing, and you're doing the same thing because you're being selfish. Hey, Doug McMillan, you can't handle the truth, but I bet you if you watch that spirit behavior, you'll say something in, huh? Yeah, you'll say something here now. That's a hypocrite. That man, that's a hypocrite. He's a hypocrite. He's a hypocrite. He's a hypocrite. But you know, all these black people need a job. That's the difference between those situations. You gotta watch who you see. When I look Jessica and you know what I told Jessica when I was on my phone when I worked there? Either you teach me and I walk off. Me and her looked up straight in the eye. I'ma sue you and walk off. And I gave her eye contact. And I'm giving you eye contact the same way I gave her eye contact. He is a piece of crap. They don't catch on to the crap that's going on with this man. They don't catch on to the nonsense that's going on with him and his family. They don't catch the nonsense that's going on with this man. I don't know what to tell you. Justice Department better catch on to this bull crap, man. You're not honest, partner. You're a liar. I could have let things happen and to tell you things within there, but you broke trust. You broke God trust and you still want to lie. Come on, homie. Don't come up to me like that. Don't come up to me like that. You don't have honesty. But the stalkers wanted me to become hey, that's the truth. But Renee lied, right? Let's put big lights on there. Let's put Edward and them on there. I got big lights on this broadcast. I hope it reached Edward and them in Carrollton, Texas. We got them on this one. I hope it reached them. I hope the 9 cents reached them. The Walmart 9 cents reach them. Come on. Because I was just in there before I moved out of Carrollton, moved out of Ashland and Carrollton. I was just over there with this girl named Felicia over there. And she's like, let's get the 9 cents out the way. He's been a hypocrite. He's been a hypocrite. He's been the most stupidest person on it. But don't talk about honesty and sit up there and lie, bro. Don't do that, man. But I bet you if you better get that number. You better get that number. Name. You ain't check a damn thing. You didn't check a damn thing, you hear me? You're a liar. I worked in a furniture department and I worked as a stocker. I was a stocker. I was helping out, building stuff, and I worked as a stocker. You better leave me alone, man, with your racist black and your Mexican. They got something to say about certain things in that business, but you want to start a war because you know what you stand for, and me to start confusion with everybody else because a certain individual in your business. This man is a stupid person. But I gave you a chance to talk, and you choose to ignore me. If that was on the clock or off the clock, and some of y'all dummies just ring, 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 ring. With the shit that has a list of the numbers and the steps to follow, ring, 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 ring. Ring, ring, ring. I just ring. Oh goddamn, I'm in there. I'm calling everybody on the damn board. Ring, ring. Y'all got some damn issues. Don't you mess with me, man. You're picking a battle that you don't you mess with. Ring, 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 ring. Just ringing. Say, damn. It don't even got an answer machine where I can leave a number at. It just damn ringing. How you supposed to get back at somebody? It ring, 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 ring. I said, goddamn, how long it gotta ring? You don't even have your damn answer machine on there. Only one damn person had an answer machine on their damn thing, and that's pitiful. Is we gonna stay this? God said, is we gonna work this out and stay in this together as a team? Is you gonna work with me, or are you gonna just toss it to the side? We gotta decide what we gonna do. Just like I told that guy we did that manager, just don't give up on me like that, man. Let's see out with the problem and think about yourself. Is we gonna solve the problem and get together? God said, can we solve the problem and not just give up? I want to know, because I told him, I'm gonna look after me. No, and then Jessica, come on, is we gonna solve the problem? Or are you just gonna quit and give up on God? What you gonna do? You got a decision to make. Is we going can we make you making money? Can we make Walmart better than it ever was? Can you if you choose the knowledge change and where we need change at? I can be over the disability the part. Have you understand that? The coordination is of that. Come on, we can make so much change together. God said embrace me. God said embrace. We can make so much change together. And you don't even know we can make so much change. But if you're going to deny God, how can we make change? But let me tell you, when God told Moses to paint the wall with blood because he knew the non-believers was going to be amongst the believers, it didn't matter if the wall was painted with blood. He knew they was doing that. Is you going to be ready for change, or are you going to ignore it? Or are you going to block it? We can change the whole thing. Let's be a part of something greater. And another thing, you can have regular kids going to jobs doing. I used to go to thrift stores. We get off in the school bus, get off at the bus, and they teaching us job skills. Now, how about the kids getting on the school bus and every Walmart, every from Perry to every middle school, and you teaching them job skills? How about those things? How about we teaching them? We getting middle school kids and middle school kids, high school, and we giving them and we teaching them things. They all saying, and we're gonna teach them how to stop. We're gonna teach them how to do this, and they can get a job. Now let's start how they're doing that in middle school. Start a field trip. Everybody managers showing everybody around in different parts of the store. You got to be willing to be a part of something greater to understand those things. Do you want change, or are you gonna block it? God said either you with me or you not with me. You got to choose. God said either you with us or you not with God. What that change is? Are you going to kill change because you can't understand it? You're going to deny and kill change because you can't understand it. Are you going to kill God? That's what you're doing because you ain't trying to understand. God can't even be understood. And that's what the thing you don't realize in that firm plan, in that format. Like in those things the way that thing was. But how can you understand that? Do you know anything of what you're saying right now? Do you really know anything that you're saying right now? Really, do you know anything that you're saying? Don't be a hypocrite. Don't tell me to participate in women acting like children in the business. Don't do that, man. Don't do it at all. Don't do it at all, man. Because it's a lot of childish behavior that I can explain in the Walmart business right now that just tick the situation off. They just tick it off. So those are the things of the format plan that we own. And I'm waiting for that damn lawyer because she acting like a total jerk. And I got to deal with her. And I told her no after I fill out a civil rights complaint. And she still don't get it. Still willing to die. No, it won't be best for you. And I'm telling her it won't be best for you. I told you no. I don't feel comfortable going up there. If I tell you no, don't force someone up there, then the behavior going on with Yellow Breezy. That's a dummy. And nobody not scared, but I don't got to put up with lies, man, and people believe the lies. That's what society is. They believe it. Leave me the hell alone, man. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna do a video. Leave me alone. I'm gonna have my little swag. I'm gonna do a video, and then I'm gonna tag you in it. I'm really gonna tag you in it. I'm gonna say, I don't know this dude's song. I'm gonna put my little voice on it. Leave me alone, cause y'all got some issues, man. Walmart, you got some issues. You really got some. You really got some issues that you need to work out, man. You need to work out, and I think y'all need to check too. I'm really starting to think y'all need to check. Y'all need the evaluation. Now, you know the evaluation that you need? Blind syndrome. Don't want to wake up. Blind. This denying what's going on, denying the truth. That's a mental disorder. You need to check every last one of you. Hey, baby, God said you want to check. Come on, that can be a disability. Come on, if you want to check, come on. Y'all need to check. You need to get evaluation. Y'all blind, man. Y'all need to get an evaluation done. I told you, you'll get it. Blind syndrome. Now, blind that you mean, now you don't have to be physically blind to see this. Blind means you can't see the reality out of the situation. That means that your mental, I think y'all need some help more than I do, man. I think y'all need some help more than I do. Y'all some hypocrites, man. You need some help more than I do. See, one thing I didn't want to do. See, when I was planning this all, and I was studying the strikes that people to get off their jobs. Bam, but we gonna leave that alone. He a hypocrite, man. He a hypocrite. Mm. Yeah, hypocrite.